Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
All right. How's everybody doing today? I hope that you are doing all right. Well, it is officially weigh-in Wednesday yet again. Week 23. Week 23. Think about that. 23 weeks into this. In 3 weeks from today, I will have 26 weeks. 26 weeks is a half a year because 52 weeks in a year, correct? So in less than a month, I will be at this for 6 months. And like I said last week, staying steady, it really is the key. Yes, I've had my ups and I've had my downs, but I'm consistently doing this. And if I can do it, you can do it. That's right. So let's get back to the weigh-in Wednesday thing. Again, we got my weigh-in shirt. Not really noticing much of a difference now, but there's definitely a big difference from where I started. Going week to week, you're not going to notice it that much. Kind of like I showed last week with Mr. Mondo climbing over my belly. Just all of a sudden you notice it. The same thing with the shirt. All of a sudden I noticed it was loose, and eventually it's going to be so loose on me that I'm going to have to change shirts for the weigh-in Wednesday, right? I'm looking forward to that. So anyways, sorry, I got a little bit of an itch there. I need to shave. As you're watching this video right now, I am currently on vacation. So I've obviously pre-recorded this video. And I'm probably at this moment eating something that I should not be eating according to my diet. But that's okay, because I am pre-planning these things that I'm going to eat. And when I get back, I'm going to get right back to what I was doing. Again, it might take me a week or two to really fall back into that groove, because I know what going to the Chinese buffet on July 4th did to me. I felt like crap. I was eating more for the several days after. I was retaining water. And no matter what the scale says here in a moment when I step on it, I know that next week it's probably going to be increased. And it might be that way for a couple of weeks. However, I have to maintain what I've been doing for the last 23 weeks, because I know that I can do it, and I want to lose this weight. And again, if I can do it, you can do it. This right here, this vacation has actually been planned longer than I started my weight loss journey. And I've fought it back and forth about, oh, well, I'm not going to eat none of this when I'm there, or hey, I'm going to pig out, or hey, I'm going to do this. I haven't planned on what I'm going to eat. Now, that does not mean that I'm going to stick to that 100%. I'm going to try my best. But anybody who goes back to their hometown who's moved away, you know there's certain foods that you have a hard time resisting. And I'm not an angel. I hope y'all know that. I mean, I'm not perfect in any way, shape, or form. But I'm going to go ahead and let myself do what I'm going to do over these next few days while I'm here on vacation. And I will deal with it when I get back. Because any person who's not on a weight loss journey, you just say a dude who's 5'10" and weighs 170 pounds and is in perfect health, he's going to eat stuff like this once in a while. He's going to go to Thanksgiving dinner and gorge. He's going to go to whatever and eat things he shouldn't have. And then he's going to get right back onto his normal lifestyle. And that's what I'm doing for myself. This is my lifestyle for the last 23 weeks. And moving forward after this vacation, I'm going right back to this lifestyle. I like it. I feel so much better. I feel so much healthier. I breathe better. I sleep better. My joints feel better. It's just better overall. On top of that, I still have probably roughly another 130 or 40 pounds to lose. And then once I get to that point, I got to maintain it. So there's no way that once I get off of this, I'm going to call it a binge for a few days, even though it's not a binge. Once I get off of it, I'm going to come right back to doing what I'm doing. And I hope y'all hold me accountable to that. So with all that being said, let's go ahead and step onto the scale and see where we're at this week. 369.8. Well, okay. As you see there, 369.8. You take away the phone, 369.3. Last week I was 370. I rounded up to 374 from 373.7, I think it was. So actually I lost a little over 5 pounds this week, which is awesome. So the last couple of weeks I've lost 5 pounds each week. So that really is just going to motivate me more for when I come back from a vacation, just to keep doing what I'm doing. As I've said before, I'm doing one meal a day for 4 to 5 days a week, and then 2 meals a day for 2 to 3 days a week, something like that. And at this point, I'm losing 5 pounds per week. So I really anticipate a weight gain over this next week. One, because I'm going to be retaining water more so because I'll be eating the carbs that I haven't been eating. I learned that lesson again on July 4th. On top of that, I'm going to be eating stuff that's off of my diet in general. So I'm actually planning, let me say that, I'm saying that wrong. I was going to say that I'm planning on being 380 pounds next week. Now, I'm not planning on being 380 pounds. I'm preparing that next week when I get back, I'm going to be 380 pounds. 1, due to eating improper foods, 2, due to water retention. Now, it might take another 2 weeks from next week to get back to where I am right now at 369 pounds, but that's okay because my intentions for the rest of the year, I don't care about the Thanksgiving thing. I might get something for Christmas. I'm a religious guy, not super religious, but I believe in God, and it's his birthday for Christmas. But my plan in general is for the rest of the year just to stick to exactly what I'm doing. And once the fall starts hitting, I'm going to start exercising more. And we'll see how it goes. You just got to follow along and see where I'm at here in a few months. But that is the plan. I think that next week I'm going to probably weigh, 375, maybe even 380. But then the following week I should be down. And then after that, I should be right back on track. That's just the way I'm looking at it. So wish me luck. I'm on vacation. I hope y'all have a great week. And we will catch you in the next one.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.